Hello, everyone, and welcome back. So, today's social media prompt was one picture that it could stand for EDS or HEDS, and obviously, as a video, that's a little bit different, but I thought today was the perfect example of something that often happens. So, I went into the doctor's office for a well checkup, plus, I had scheduled for my the HEDS draw from the company that they contracted with. And they actually decided, since my doctor needed blood, they could both do it together, only have to stick me once. It ended up being a good thing for one reason. They poked me and they got one vial, and the doctor needed two, and the exam one needs three for the HEDS blood draw. Usually that's not a problem once you get in, but they messed with it, the needle a little bit as they were getting the first one, or as they were getting the second one in, and it gave up. And they poked me 4 more times and couldn't get anything whatsoever. They ended up sending me to the hospital. Hospital got right in, no issues. They had thought I was dehydrated. Hospital said, she's not dehydrated. Your blood flowed really fast, really easy. They just, for whatever reason, couldn't get it. And I think that's, from everything I've heard, that's pretty common with EDS. That some places could get in and they have it. Other places, they struggle and they can't get it no matter what they do. And it varies from the nurse, from the facility, everything else. Reason we even tried at the doctor's office, honestly, and why I was willing to try it was because they used to have a nurse there at the doctor's office that could get in every single time. First poke, no issues. And I haven't had to go up to the hospital for years because of it. Well, exam one been told send out one of their best nurses, and she couldn't get in. She tried twice. They had 2 separate nurses. One tried twice, one tried once at the doctor's office. Neither of them could. Went up to the hospital, and they were in a breeze with no issues whatsoever. So I actually walked out of there with 6 Band-Aids, I think it was. I'm not sure. I can't remember. But covered in Band-Aids. Walked in actually covered in Band-Aids. They actually complained I was doing a fasting because I was pretty sure they were going to do the cholesterol, and it's recommended you do a fasting for that. Well, at least a 12-hour fasting. Well, the doctor's office tried to claim that I should have been drinking water the whole way through. The nurses, not my doctor. My doctor totally understands why I don't, and knows that I need the electrolytes in the water. And he's actually seen, first of all, one of his tests was actually what my electrolytes were at a fasting level. So how drinking water with electrolytes would allow an honest test of what my electrolytes were at a fasting level would work. I think the nurses didn't know what they were talking about there. But second, it also proves that they don't understand EDS. They were sure they knew what they were talking about. And you often get this from care professionals who don't care to educate themselves. And they just want to look like they know what they're talking about, and so they blame it on you. And yes, I did report the nurses. And I reported back what the hospital said. So But I felt that was the perfect example of one thing that happens with EDS and is actually pretty common. Thanks, and I'll see you in the next video.